women love consistency. Put your hands up if you're a woman and you do not love a man that is consistent with you. I mean, consistency builds trust. And us ladies, I see you, habibti. We
For
feed on
example, behavior
trust.
yake
Yeah, we feed ya kukua rude, ya kuongea vibaya. It's affecting the relationship. Yeye kukua ana feedback ya mzuri, kuwa ana akujibu vizuri, majibu yake anakuwa kama yanakuumiza umiza, na akiona no, haya majibu, these things they hurt my partner and I need to let them
There's
go.
this thing about the color chocolate brown that makes me so confident. If you're a chocolate brown babe, what do you think? We're always talking about red flags and how to find red flags. These are good signs that you have a good man in your life. Good men are so introspective that you fail to see the good signs that he has. There are no perfect men. There are no perfect partners. Good outweighs the nasty. And let me tell you something, there are very nasty men out there. Okay, so when the good outweighs the nasty things, then you know that you got someone in your corner that you should keep. Assalamu alaikum, habibtis. Welcome back to another one. If you're a fan bam, if you're returning, mwah, mwah, I miss you. It has been so long, guys. If you are new to my channel, I'm Zainarams. I'm the Khalila Queen, where everything is BEA beautiful. At my channel, we grow on our journey to self-discovery. If you are all about that and all about the good stuff with a little bit of money mind tips and everything, then please do subscribe. All right. This video is very important because you're about to make something very, very clear. All right. For all of you who have guys in your corner, who have men in your corner, and you're deciding if he's a keeper or not, these are the 5 things that you should know or you should understand before you decide that he's a keeper. Before you even lose him, just because he's showing red flags. There are no 100% partners out because it's very hard to find a man with such, such things. All right. If you are already married and you got a good man on your side, excellent. Please do share. We love sharing videos here. Please do share this video to your single ladies out there. Don't be nasty. The first point on my list is a man of integrity. I want to spell it in capital letters. Integrity. He is a man that is kind, a man that treats everybody equal. All right, everybody in his life is treated equal, from his mother to his father to his subordinates at work to you too. Okay, if this man is treating the same people in his life the same way, then he's going to treat you the same way too. Now let me tell you something, we have to talk about the nasties. We can't just leave the nasties out of here because we really need to pick on them. Okay, so there are some men out there that they will treat other people very badly and they will respect you and be kind to you while they shout at their subordinates, or while they shout at their mothers or their sisters or anybody in their life. They shout at them and treat them badly, and then they tend to treat you good. These men will always turn a leaf, okay, on you. Don't think that, oh, he's treating me kind, I shouldn't be worried, he's just that to them. He's going to treat you the same way because his behavior is not consistent. You're doing the right thing at the right time for him. You are doing what he wants. You're doing the right thing that he sees that is right to him. The moment you screw up, the moment you don't do what feels right to him, he's going to turn on you. And he's going to turn on you really bad. And we'll be sitting here on TikTok looking at another episode of I Didn't Know the Man I Was Married to. Please, you need to check these consistency. You need to check that he's kind, he's consistent in his behaviors to you, to the people around him. This one is my favorite. The second on our list is a man that is not afraid to sit down and talk it through. Okay, we all know in this channel, if you are fan bam, you know that communication is one of the best things that I love doing. I love to communicate my feelings. I love to communicate what is happening to me. I've come a long way through my communication journey. I wouldn't say that it was always 100% or is 100%. It has never been 100%, and until now it's not 100%. I am working on it as we go by. I don't know how to communicate my feelings. I will always feel so overwhelmed. Like I want to say something, but it always turns out wrong. Like it always misplaced, or it was misinterpreted by the other person. So to have someone that is willing to sit down with you and actually talk it through the uncomfortable conversation, talk through the sadness, talk through the financial talks, because I heard on YouTube that men don't like to be, to be in conversation where finance is involved. If you have a man that is able to sit down and talk with you through this, then oh God, you got a good man on your side. this is what I don't like, these are my boundaries, these are not my boundaries, this is yani, that's how you should do it, you know. And if you get a man that is not willing to sit down through this with you, like he's very uncomfortable, like he, whenever you start a deep conversation with him, he tends to run away from it, or he turns, there's other men out there that turn to make it into a joke or twist it around, or you get people that try to gaslight you when you are having a conversation with him. These are no-nos. This is already a red flag. Now I know that we are not looking at red flags now, we are looking at signs that he's a good man. So if he sits down with you, has coffee with you, and he's like, baby, tell me what's up, what's on your mind, you got a good man. Number 3 on our list, we got consistency. Okay, I could not drop this one. Women love consistency. Put your hands up if you're a woman and you do not love a man that is consistent with you. I mean, consistency builds trust. And us ladies, I see you, habibti. We feed on trust. Yeah. Look at these things. Write it down. He's consistent. His feelings for you don't waver. His feelings for you stay the same throughout your relationship. A man that is going to build a future with you, a man that is going to last in your life, trust me, is a man that is consistent with his feelings, with his actions. Women, we love action, especially actions that are paired with consistency. All right. Imagine he was wooing you when you were in a dating phase or you were in a courting phase. He was wooing you with flowers, and those flowers, you don't see them anymore. Where are the check-ins from time to time that he used to do? All right. Where are the good night texts? He doesn't good night text you anymore, even though he sleeps next to you. But you know, us ladies, we need some text from time to time when you look at your phone and you giggle. Yes. Where are the giggles that you have to giggle when you were looking at your phone? You don't get those anymore. Why? That man is not consistent. And especially when you pair a consistency, like having flowers every day that he used to deliver, with timing. Like he literally is consistent with his actions and with the time. Flowers at 1 o'clock every day. Oh my god! If you're a man and you are listening to this, you need to start doing this. Women love this. In your corner, dad, you know what, cooks your meals. You know, every Sunday he's cooking your meal. I mean, not every Sunday because Sundays are our time to cook. But yeah, let's choose any day of the week. You both are tired, and he feels like on every Wednesday, I want to treat my baby to a meal, and he cooks every Wednesday. That is consistency. If you have a man that even the good night kisses, every good night he gives you a kiss, that is consistency. If you have a man that, you know what, feels the need to always open the door for you when you enter into the car, that is any action that he does that is consistent is a good man. You should keep. Man that is not consistent doesn't love you, because if he was doing this before you guys got married or before you guys are serious and you were in courtship or dating phase, and if he doesn't do it now, his affection is shown with these actions. So if he still loves you, then why would these actions and why would these things that he was giving you stop? That means the love has stopped. Like, read the maths. Huelewi, hujaelewa. Whenever a man stopped being consistent with me or stopped doing things that he was doing before, what I would do is that I would feel like, you know what, the love is over, and I feel the need to rekindle the love by overperforming. A man that is consistent and a man that loves you and a man that should be in your corner does not need you to overperform, does not need you to do things that earn his love back. If he still does not do these things, that means his love for you has died, and you need to bury it and perform a funeral. Khalas. Period. Affected me. Like, I can literally relate to this. And I must tell you guys that I'm speaking from experience. Okay, disclaimer here. I don't like feedback. Men that like feedback. Okay, a good man to keep in your corner is a man that needs feedback. A man that you can go to and say, you know what, I don't like the way you did this, and you approached him pretty well. Okay, remember that you don't approach him by shouting. We don't shout at a man in my corner, girls. We talk to them as ladies that we are, in our feminine energy. When you speak to a man in your feminine energy, you don't need to shout. Okay, sometimes your eyes do the words and everything is done. But when we're speaking about feedback, when you tell them, okay, you know what, whatever you did, I didn't like it, it didn't resonate with me in a way. So he's ready to accept that. He's ready to know, you know what, I'm going to do better. You know, these are the words that he will reply. I'm going to do better, or I'm going to try to do it differently, or he's going to ask you, how would you like it to be done? You understand? How would you like it to be done? Like that. Those are good men. You should keep those kind of men. Now you get the opposite type of men that say, you know what, I cannot change for anybody. This is who I am. Those are their replies when you try to give them feedback.
Let me tell you something about men. Men don't like feedback, especially if it's bad feedback. Everybody loves a good feedback, but the feedback that we're talking about here is bad feedback. Something that they did that you don't like, so you would like to discuss it. And he doesn't resonate. He doesn't take it as well as you said it, or he doesn't want to confront this type of thing that he does to you that you don't like. Okay. Now, good men that are emotionally matured, they will face those things and they're going to tell you that they will do better in the future. Or they're going to tell you, okay, well, how would you like me to do it? Like, as I said,
Have
okay?
a man that has the willingness to grow.
Oh my God, this literally sits so well with me. Like, we are ever evolving human beings. We do not stay stagnant, okay? We're not a swimming pool. A man that is accountable for his behaviors and his actions will do the best for your relationship, will do the best to work out of the relationship and in the relationship. I know that men have very huge egos. I don't like to say this word and actually in repeat, but men do have egos. And a man that puts aside his ego just to grow with you because he feels like, you know what, there are behaviors in me, there are characteristics in me that do not feed this relationship in a good manner. There are my behaviors that needs to grow, or I need to outgrow them so that I carry on in this relationship. His feelings for you determine everything. Sign of him trying, keep him. Like, I literally will gag at men that try to do their best or try to outdo themselves so as to maintain their relationship, because they feel like whatever that they have or whatever behavior that they had is actually not good for their relationship. I hope you get what I'm saying. Watu wenye wanajua kama, you know, mimi hii behavior, for example, behavior yake ya kukua rude, ya kuongea vibaya, it's affecting the relationship. Yeye kukua aana feedback ya mzuri, kuwa aana akujibu vizuri, majibu yake yanakuwa kama yanakuumiza umiza, na akiona no, haya majibu, these things, they hurt my partner and I need to let them go in order for me to grow and go forward in this relationship. This is him showing signs. This is him growing. And I really, really appreciate this kind of man. There are a lot of good men out there that try to grow with a woman. There are a lot of good men out there that feed and keep pouring water onto the soil. And obviously, when you pour water onto the soil and you look after the soil properly, it grows beautiful plants. And we are ladies, we are adaptable, all right? We are very adaptable, but it depends. It depends on the environment. The environment has to be conducive for us to really grow and thrive. It is never feel the need to settle. Okay. I have learned this the hard way. I have learned this throughout my life in the hard way. Do not ever feel the need for you to settle simply because you had a bad relationship in the past or you had a bad encounter in the past. So you feel like, oh, it's all your fault. It takes two people to break a relationship and it takes two people to grow a relationship. So whatever had happened in the past that might come to you and it seems that, you know what, you deserve a bad man, or you need to settle with this type of man. If you don't settle with this type of man, you can never get a good man. Baby, you are worth more than gold. Let me tell you something. This is all from me. Assalamu alaikum.